Hello, hello, hello. It's Don. Welcome in. Hope everybody is doing well tonight. I am flying solo and I am just editing one thing. So excuse me for my my ignorance here, but I just needed to get back to Facebook and see if it is. Yes, it is live, but I need to change the setting, because what happens is when I do the privacy, that when I do live on my personal Facebook, which is one of the options, the setting comes always private, and I have to go in and set it. So it's one of those things I always have to do. And sometimes it depends on how quickly Facebook comes online. Sometimes it doesn't come online very quickly. So we have to go with what we got. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you all in. Let me adjust this down just a little bit. There you go. As you can see, I have a different setup this evening because Angie is not here tonight. And so you're stuck with just me. I'm hoping that's not a bad thing. You know, it's like, it is good to have her when I'm here. I do love having her here. But when she cannot make it, then we have to go with what we got. Welcome in, Sharon. Go. Nice to see you in. Let me get a swig of my drink here because I am thirsty. Alrighty then. Hope everybody else is well. It's interesting. It's been a crazy week. A lot of stuff happening, but then again, there's been a lot of energy happening everywhere. So let me get this. Can you let me know if you hear my microphone? Is it working again? Again, I apologize for the technical issues, but can't. All right, folks. Got everything kind of just. Well, I don't know. Hold 1 second. I'll find out because I'll hear myself on Facebook. Is everybody any additional posts from people? So I don't know. I'm guessing it is. Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. Yep, there you go. Okay. It's showing. Alrighty then. Well, with that said, let's get to it. Well, the interesting thing is I did a video with the same lady who I did one interview with. I did a second interview with her. Her name is. We were planning on talking about tarot and my book, but instead we talked about mediumship. And I was glad that I did because I didn't know what went in that direction. And she was so cool. She's like, you know what? This is where we're meant in that way. She was able to be flexible and just move as the interview developed. And so if you have a chance, if you could check it out, I'd appreciate it. The interview is, let me this address. So if you and I can take this address and post it in the chat as well. So if you have a camera, all you open up your phone to your camera. pointed at the QR code, which is that area on the bottom, which is that pixelation to the interview. Okay. Additionally, if you, I'm going to go here, copy that address. There we go. And I'm going to actually type the address or post the address in the chat. So if you are not able to use the QR code because maybe you're on your device, then you can click the link for that interview address. But please check it out. Like, it's good. We got into a conversation, great conversation, by the way, not a conversation, a great conversation about mediumship and those kind of things. So if you could check it out, I would truly appreciate it. And again, Karen, super. This is the second of 3. What happened is she did an interview with me initially, and the interview went off in different directions, and we didn't get anything accomplished that we had hoped for. Then we had to do an interview about my book, and also about tarot, and that didn't work out that way because we got talking about a mediumship. Because what happened is soon I took a trip, and I went through the Denver airport, and while I was just amazing, just crazy, and I was so overwhelmed by that experience immediately because I just had to get that on film in the moment with the reaction I was having about that as well. That started the conversation, and then I went into 1 or 2 other mediumship hits I took along the hits that really were defining hits for me, and so I turned out to be the whole interview was mediumship. So there is one interview more. That interview has already taken place as well. It's in the can, shall we say, in the hopper. And it'll come out on the road. And that one is definitely in reference to my book and is in reference to tarot. And I went on that one. I think I talked about the book. I initially is it Mercury retrograde, Timmy? I hope it's not too bad. Let me know if it goes out. Okay, that's for sure. Anyway, so needless to say, I am glad that it worked out the way it did because in the end we got them all done. But it was three different interviews. So this is the second one. If you haven't seen the first one, that one is. Come on, let me get down here. Let me get down here. A little fickle and slow today. Well, there it is. This is the first interview. So this is the first one. And this one we talk about mediumship. It was I think it was just in general, metaphysical stuff in general, which is quite interesting. So please well, with that said, that was the big thing for the week is getting that third interview done and then the second one it posted and then just moving forward. I feel like I'm so far behind. I have so many things you guys. What we're going to do tonight, since Angie is not here, you got me solely. I put two of the 3 decks that I use are right here, and we, as you can see, this is laid out very different than. And so what I'm doing with this is that I'm letting you see the cards. I'm going to lay them out as a spread so you can see them. And I thought it was kind of a new way of doing something, and I thought that you guys might up, but this way you're actually going to see them. And when you ever get a reading from me, if you ever or a reading from me, a personal private reading, this is pretty much what you're going to see, not the book, not the book ad or any of that stuff, but what you usually will see is this main screen with the backdrop around. And so you have a chance, the cards will be very obvious, and that's the story to. Usually when I'm doing the readings, I push myself off to the side, but I decided to go a little bigger tonight just because of the configuration for the visual. Okay. So with that said, what I'm going to do it again is a 3-card draw, kind of like I'm used to, like I do most of the times. Don't give me questions, not interested in your questions, not interested in those things right now, because I'm going to or needs you to hear. Okay, so that's the way we're going to run this. With that said, let me take this card. These cards. This is these two decks are actually by the same artist, Zero and Zero. This was done first. This was done second, in order. It was more before these, but this deck here, my favorite deck of tarot. Now there is one deck more, and you all have heard this over and over again. This is the Angel Healing deck, and this is an Oracle deck. This is my ultimate favorite deck, but it's an Oracle deck and not a tarot deck. So when it comes to tarot specific, this one here is it. And it's funny because I know a number of folks who I've spent time with and who've gotten to know me and that kind of stuff, and those folks have learned to or shown. So the good part is it's become a favorite for a number of people. So that's the deck we'll be using tonight. We'll be using the Gilded Tarot deck. So if you're in here and you would like a reading, what I suggest is, again, just letting your name pop up in the chat. I don't know you're here, okay? And so with that said, let me take one more exciting thing happening this week or last week or since we last met. Let me know. Put it in the chats and let's talk. Here we go. Let's start with Maurice. What is in Maurice's highest and best interest to know? Before I get into the reading, have you lost your father? Is he on the other side? Or is he on this side? I'm picking up an older male, some pepper hair, but a full head of hair. I'm picking up taller, slender man. Maurice, let me know you're hearing this, at least if nothing else. We'll acknowledge that you're here to hear this. And again, I'm getting father energy. So is it a father, is it a grandfather? And does that resonate with you? Does his look resonate with you? Or lungs, harder lungs is how he passed. Does this describe him as well? Because anyway, and did he pass from something around the heart or the lungs? Again, it's the chest. I'm not picking up lungs as much as heart because I feel like the pressure versus the breathing. So I'm feeling like, again, it's more of a heart issue. Or if it's lung, then the lungs got filled up with like from smoking or something. But because that's the harder thing than here. So I'm picking up here. And he worked with his hands because I'm seeing stomach cancer. Okay, so yeah, maybe that was then maybe the obvious thing, maybe because again I'm feeling it here. So maybe that pushback. But okay. Oh. And again, did he work with his hands? Was a mechanic, or was he a delivery person, or was he a construction? Because I'm getting hands. He's showing me his hands, and he worked with his hands. Answer thing. In the end, though, did he just? Did he just kind of? His heart just stopped pumping because I don't know if I think that I totally get. Because I'm still getting the heart, or this is somebody else, somebody, maybe another male in your family, because I'm just feeling like the heart just stopped. It was too much work, and he just kind of stopped. He kind of like, I'm done. He just kind of, done. You know what I mean? And did he have some teeth missing? Because he's showing me, like, a few gaps, a few gaps. Anyway, this indication to me though is and again, whoever this is, and I think it is your dad. My father could build or make anything. Yes, okay, that makes sense. This is probably him then, because I'm picking that up. Okay, the thing that you're going through you have going through a bit of a mess. Your life is a little bit complicated, shall we say, and it's been that way for a little while. And recently, again, you feel like you're in a quagmire. You've been kind of stuck, and you feel like you're alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. He's with you. And he wants you to know that you are not alone. He also is wanting you to, okay, what is it about? Are you looking at? He's telling me that it's time to shift a job. Did you retire? Not retire, no, because he had a gap. Okay, yeah, okay, makes sense. Good, because he was showing me that. But again, the thing that I'm picking up is again, are you not happy with your job? Are you looking at leaving? Are you he went at that, so I don't think it's a retire thing as much, but he does. So are you very unhappy with your job again? Because he shows me leaving the job, he shows me changing jobs or changing and bringing something to an end. Something's got to end. So he's telling me that again, you haven't been happy in a while, and you've been very frustrated, and you have to make the change happen. You have to do something. And he's suggesting strongly that for a new opportunity. It could be a promotion, it could be a new position in the same company or a different company altogether. But something's got to give, because again, you're not going to find happiness if things stay the same. That's a change. He needs you to be the change agent. So know that go forward from here. Make change, then change won't happen. So you have to bring that change to be. Okay. Now, with that said, I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to pull you 3 cards. I don't like it much. I'm hoping for promotion. Okay, that may explain it. I know I definitely feel you may not be you may not be thinking of leaving your job, but don't be surprised again if an opportunity arises. And because he's telling you need to be looking. You need to be looking. You need to be proactive in preparation for getting beyond this job. This job is you the things that you really would like or want. So keep that in mind if you don't mind. He's making you very strong. Okay, so don't be surprised. Will show itself. So that's a good thing. Okay. That said, though, Maurice, let's take a look here. What do we got? Look at there. That's the end of a job. That's the 10 of cups. 10 of wands. That's the wands' job. The 10 is the end. This is a 10 at the end of job, and coming to. I see you not being in that position much longer. I see a shift, and this is you moving to a happier position, a happier time. Again, this change is going to be good for you. This is a very positive thing. You can stay where you want. You can just let it be and ride with it and just take it as it comes. But I'm telling you, the choice is going to present itself, and Spirit is strongly telling me, advising me, making it clear that you need to move on. If this happens, you need to take this opportunity, because you don't want to be left. Don't be surprised again if you see an ending here. This is going to be quick and to the point, and it's going to be very happy for you that you made this jump. And again, you have the free will to do it. This is the choice. You have the free will to do it. The question is, what will you do? That's up to you. Okay. So I do see you. I do see you not in that job much longer. I do see a shift. Okay. So that's what I got for you. And again, it's interesting. It's confirmation with the cards, and that's not kind of nice. That's very cool that we get confirmation. Thank you, Dad, for the cards. I'm going to ask him. I'm going to have him step back. Rises, take it, absolutely, and it will rise. I promise you. It is being sent your way. Okay, it is being sent your way. So rises, jump on it. Who is next? Next, Cookie Victoria. That's next. Again, we're doing 3 card draws. You are welcome, Miss Royce. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, Maurice. I'd appreciate it. And everybody else, if you could, and follow buttons, especially if you go to YouTube. That. And then this is for you. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. And while I'm at it, with messages coming all over the place, don't forget, if you like a private reading, you can go to sonoranmystictarot.com. That's sonoranmystictarot.com. Oh, it's down here at the at the bottom here, right there. You go, right here, down here. You'll see that this is the email address. But if you go to Sonoran, you can get a reading there, which is also right here above here. This is my book. It is for sale there and also on Amazon. I'm also selling note cards and t-shirts and other stuff. So there's lots of merch. And to show you the cards, the note cards are the images that I created for this book. These are my artwork. This is my artwork. I did this cover. That's my artwork and everything in the book. And I'm getting ready to show you a little commercial for the note cards, which are blank note cards inside, but they are the different images that I created.
3, 2, 1.
하이두 시대로 윤비라마 음메시대 페르치라 샹코 나마토 이진不怕再痛没什么转身以后我会练成无敌神
There you go. Again, it's that Sonoran Mystic. And then one more thing. It's interesting. The other day I was playing with some AI, and I was able to see a new type. I'm going to play you guys this song. Okay, while the song plays, I'll be putting some cards out. What I'm going to do next, before I call on anybody specifically, before I read for you, I'm going to play this song, but I'm going to lay out the cards. I'm going to draw out the cards for the financial impact of the rest of the week. Okay. And we'll talk about that. And then we'll go back into individual readings. Okay. The song was written for me and about Sonoran Mystic Tarot. I hope you like it.
In the desert light, he paints the skies. Sonoran Mystic, with ancient ties, cards in hand. He shuffles fate, turning questions into answers. No need to wait. With every shred, the truth unfolds. In his gaze, 1,000 stories told. Sonoran Mystic, shining so bright, bringing love and peace in the darkest night. With wisdom deep as the desert sand, he unlocks the secrets, takes you by the hand. People gather near, seeking what they crave. Guided by the spirits, each soul he saves. From tangled dreams to paths new. With every reading, he brings hope and view. Mysteries unveiled, doubts drift away. In the hands of the mystic, hearts find their way. Sonoran Mystic, shining so bright, bring love and peace in the darkest night. With wisdom deep as the desert sand, he unlocks the secrets, takes you by the hand. With every tarot turn, lies refined, In his magic presence, the world aligns.
Alrighty then, there we go. What do y'all think? Kind of cute, huh? I know it's very quiche, but I just thought it was kind of cool. Written for me specifically for Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Now, as you guys, if you want to, again, please put some comments in the section. I love it. But while we do this, again, this is going to be a reading for the financial and investment kind of impact for the remainder of the week. And then we'll get back to the cards. The first card is that Three of Cups. I love that Three of Cups because the end of the week will be far better than the beginning of the week. The end of the week is going to be far better than the last 2 weeks. Place can handle it because we have this King of Cups here. So the Three of Cups is celebration. There's going to be some change in the marketplace. And it's interesting. We got 3 threes. And so you're going to look at you're going to look at angel. If you're going to look at investing, if you're going to look at putting money in something, if you're going to buy something, check the angel number 33 because that's going to be key to this. Interesting thing again is we're looking at an improved picture in the financial market. This actually is a good time, but you still take a risk by jumping in right now. But again, this is a good time. Your risk reward factor could be good. So again, you may wind up getting a good reward because this is again a lot of volatility. Another 2 to 3 weeks for this volatility. So if you're somebody who sells short, if you're somebody who likes to invest and ride market down as much as up, this is a great market for you. And if you're somebody who likes to do day trading and swing trading, and day trading and swing trading is the key right now because there's so much volatility in the market that you're going to get swings on a daily basis. I'm talking good swings on a daily basis. If you are somebody who likes to play the market and somebody who understands options, understands futures, understands the forex, if you're just doing regular stocks with the Nasdaq and the New York Stock Exchange and so forth, no matter which one you're looking at, again, know that there's going to be volatility. There is a risk to reward factor. As long as you're comfortable with the risk and exposure, then the reward can be good. And more importantly, and be prepared to move on a you see it just plummeting out, then jump out. If you see it going through the roof, get out there too. Again, you're gonna want to watch what you're doing because there's a lot of fast moving, a lot of again leaving, a lot of fast moving, move forward, getting done. And then the pages here. So the pages again, be nimble, be nimble, and be. And it's going to help the household. So again, I'm seeing some profits here. I'm seeing profits, taking profits on board. And look, there's another 3 here, by the way. So we have 3 threes. So I'm telling you, 3 is key to you for this reading. And this 3 here is the overall energy. So again, the overall energy is win-win, and it's the same card as this. So as a confirmation for your energy, you as a person wanting to enter the market, your energy is as good as the market's energy, and that's really card. And the manifestation card is saying you make it happen. So if you want this to happen, if you want the money in the market, you got to get in there. If you want to, you have to maneuver the market's timing. You have to maneuver your investments in and out. You have to be active. You cannot be passive. It's you who makes this happen. So if you are a passive investor, don't look at my face. Okay, again, if you are a passive investor, avoid this market. If you are a passive investor, now.
Look at my face. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No.
The support cards here. If you stay out of the market, you're fine. You've got support. You've got this. Okay. Of what's happening for the rest of the week financially, as in the markets, as in the stock markets, and so forth. Glass comment. I appreciate that. I like the red glasses too. I tell you, they're very comfortable. I have a few different pair of red, and they're very different. Each pair is different, and the red is very different. I have one pair. Hey, Vanessa, nice to see you in. Happy, I would love a reading or message. Absolutely, Vanessa. I owe a reading right now to Cookie. Cookie Victoria. And so after I get done with Cookie Victoria, Vanessa remind me, and you'll be next. Okay. And again, everybody, I'm reading everybody. When you, if you're here, you're going to get a reading, but it's only going to be 3. See what's happening, and then we can quickly move on to the next one. Okay, so we can give as many people reading as possible. So again, let's start with let's go back to Cookie Victoria. This is your energy. Oh, okay. All right, Cookie. Cookie, it's interesting. I don't think the home life is in a bad place right now. That's here. You are the linchpin to the home life, by the way. You were very much the linchpin to the home life, and that's what the card is here. This is the Master Manifestor. So you create your environment, okay? If you want to bring drama, the drama comes. If you want to bring in your household, you are the linchpin. So your energy is what drives or does not drive the activity. And I do see you're under pressure though. I see you have a lot of things going on when you are the linchpin, because if you are under a lot of stress, you may get out on people, you may whatever. But again, your household seems to be fine and comfortable. So all this is saying is that remember, it is your behavior, it is your demeanor, it is your reaction to things that happy house. And so make sure that as you react to things, as you see things, make sure you take them with a grain of salt they're intended. Okay, don't blow up at people. Don't go off half-cocked. Don't get pissy. And again, things otherwise are good. So the little things that could set you off really don't need to mess up the entire household just for that. You know what I mean? I had long hair just sticking out there. I'm like, what? I should have just yanked it. All right. Next. All right. Next. Who was the one who I said I would do next? Vanessa. Yes, there you go. Vanessa, you are next, my dear. Dear. Vanessa, 33 again. I'm telling you, what's up with 33? 33 again. This is a 3 and this is a 3. Vanessa, this one is that for this specific reading, I feel like you have an option. You have something coming up to. It's going to be an option. It's going to be you're not going to know whether it's a good situation or a bad situation. You're going to have some questions about that. And so get some advice. Talk to some people whom you trust. Again, it's make sure you're talking to the right people. Okay, and what I mean by that is if you're having a health issue, you're not going to go and talk to your auto mechanic, because guess what? It's not his job, or you're not going to ask your doctor, right? And so what this is saying is make sure that when you need support, if you feel like you need support, make sure that the hurdles that you try to overcome are being addressed by people who have a good understanding of the hurdles. Okay. If there's like a marriage issue or a marriage crisis, you're going to want to talk to somebody who understands marriage. They may have just come out of a divorce or whatever. I mean, and I'm not throwing that specific situation out, but what I'm saying is make sure that the people you're talking to are people who are qualified to really knows everything, and not everybody is strong in every case. So use the right people to give you the right advice. And you're going to there's a big chance coming, some shift coming, and that's what you're doing. It could be an opportunity in business. It could be an opportunity in like a trip or travel. It could be there's definitely an opportunity to go do something. modify something, and I see you taking it. I see you not staying complacent. This is that moving card. This is a move forward card. This is we're doing it. So that's what I'm seeing here. All right. So there you go. That's what you got. So an opportunity arises, take it. Don't put your head in sand. Next up, let's see. Chronicles for Kina. Hey, Kina, how are you, my dear? Good to see you in. Would you like a reading? I would like to give you a reading. How's that? I'll just give you one. How's that? Therefore, you don't. I'll save you from saying no. It is good to see you in. Are you still traveling? Back in the area, let me know. But let's give Kina a quick read here. So look at this. It's interesting. These are the travel cards, and these are so Kina, again, are you back from your travels? Soon are you returning? I'm good. How are you? I'm fine. On the net, that's for sure. No, I'm back home. Yeah, because I can see it. I can see the travel card though. It's quite interesting. Went well. You enjoyed it very much, and yes, and this is the victory card again, or the travel card, which is return, and things are going back to where they were. Because this is that getting back in structure. So returning to structure. To life, back to reality, as they say. But it looks like you had a good trip from what this is saying, and you actually learned a little bit and you enjoyed it. But it looks like you were ready to come back. I think the trip was long enough, but I don't back here, back into structure, getting back into work and back into things. But it looks like again you had a good trip. But you do need rest, my dear. Please make sure you take a focus on getting back to work and catching up on the things that needed to be, that kind of fell to the wayside. Okay, and then that's that wheel of fortune. So it's Monday, that little inconvenient thing. There you go, Miss Kina. It is good to see you in, and I'm glad you had a good trip. I am so happy for you. Absolutely. Casey, this one's for you, my dear. Again, drawing 3 cards, everybody, just 3 cards, and that is me in that one. It was a perfect amount of time. Absolutely, I hear you. I'm like that too. If I stay too short, I need more. If I stay too long, I want less. So I love it when I come home, I'm thinking, you know what? Doesn't always happen, but it's good when it does. Okay. This one again is Miss Serena. Serena, you got to get planned for a trip. Are you going on a trip either July? Wherever you're going, wherever you're planning to go, make sure that you do some research on where you're going. Make sure you understand things to do, people to see, all those things. Don't just land there. Don't just pop in there. Make sure that you do a little trip, okay? And the more energy you put in the pre-work for the trip, the better the trip will be. Also, I'd be looking up the number 66. I'd be looking up the angel number 66. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be fun and it's gonna be great. But I'm looking at June or July. Okay, so don't be surprised in June or July. Take the trip, even if it hasn't been planned yet. Don't be surprised when it pops up. And more importantly, research the place before. Other things to do there and enjoy yourself so you can maximize benefit. Okay, that's what I got, and that's for Serena. Kina says, okay, thankfully I worked from home today, so it wasn't too hard getting back. I hear you. Absolutely. Did you end up finding out my brother Bear's name? Oh, I haven't. It kind of absolutely slipped I kept answers, and then I haven't gotten back to it. So unfortunately, no, I didn't. Thank you for reminding me though. But I need to kind of. But I again, if he wanted me to know it, he would have told me. He was intending for me not to know it. I guess I don't know why. I never know. he focused on bear. He focused on the bear part. So I'm guessing that's the endearing kind of quality he had for you, and that's why that made more sense for him. You know, because I did, as you remember, I got the bear part. I think I wonder if it's the when you said you're popping noises and crackling and cutting out. Let me see if I move the microphone, which is right there. Oh, shucks. That really worked. Okay, I've rearranged some things a little bit. Can you hear me now? And is this relatively clear? In the dead of night. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's like a Verizon commercial. Hopefully that works. But again, unfortunately, I've got to shuffle, so that's going to happen. But let's see see if that works. Super. No sound. So, okay, do I have sound or I don't have sound? No sound, no sound. Yes, good. Okay. All right. Alrighty then. Very clear. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, Bonnie, I think I have not read for you yet tonight, so let's go with you. How are you doing, by the way? Good to hear from you. Good to see you pop in, Bonnie. It took me a minute to register. Oh, this is Bonnie. Yeah. You and is it Brandy, right? Brandy is your sister, and I think if I remember the two of you, yes. Anyway, hope all of you are doing well. In the desert time. Ooh, time to celebrate. Wow, Bonnie, these are great cards for you, my dear. These are great cards for anybody, but definitely I love the fact that they're for you of all the folks. Here we go. Bonnie, we have the Nine of Cups. Bonnie, it is time to, oh my goodness, it's time to understand that you put a lot of work, you planted a lot of seeds, you've tried to make some things happen, and guess what? They're starting to come to fruition. And so you're moving into a happier phase, a happier phase than you've been in a while. I'll put it that way, because I'm definitely, look at this, I'm loving that energy. You're definitely moving to a happier phase, and this is going to last you for a little while. So this shift, this positive shift forward is going to, it's going to make you feel fulfilled. It's going to make you feel like you can dream again, like you can do whatever you want. It's a very kind of, you're gonna. I just think you're gonna even start something new. There's gonna be something you're gonna get into, something new you haven't done before. Maybe a new hobby or a new venture. You could be traveling to a new place. There's just this kind of new refreshed energy. So I don't know if something shifted in your life or something's happening, but this is a celebration time. This is a time you're entering. This is a celebration. Again, it's celebration energy that you're entering a very new phase in your life. And again, a more positive, more energetic phase, and so much has just kind of fallen to the wayside. So I'm telling you, you're coming through a major shift. It may be retrograde, Mars retrograde, not for you. This is great. I mean, this is one of the strongest reads you can get, and so you're in a good place. Okay, Bonnie. So just ride the wave, and make the most of it. Okay. Oh, and tell your sister I said happy birthday. I didn't realize this. Yeah, Brandy's still. Yeah, and tomorrow's. Tell her I said happy birthday. Okay. Bless her. She's a sweetie too. Both of you are sweeties. As they would say in the neighborhood I grew up in, you both had some good home training. So I credit your mom and dad for that. That's wonderful. And you said you've had so much more. Absolutely. No, you can see that. You can see the energy. Absolutely. So that's good to hear. That is very good to hear. Andrea, 54 Hector. Absolutely. You are next, my dear. You are next, my dear. Again, tell Brandy I said happy birthday. Okay. Actually, Andrea, I'm going to hold off 1 second because I'm going to give Brandy a birthday reading. Bonnie, if you can direct Brandy to review the video. I'm looking at the time. It's 46-minute benchmark. So have her go into 46 minutes. I'm going to give you a reading and you share with her, but tell her, you can give her the reading and tell her what it was, but you can also, I'm going to give it to you and you can tell her, check out minute 46, somewhere around minute 46 and a half. Okay. So this is our dear Brandy's reading. Oh, Brandy. Oh, I love this. Brandy's been a little bit, I mean, not Brandy. Yeah, Brandy. Brandy's been a little more trying. Her life has been a little more trying and she's, yeah, she needed a break, and you know what? It's finally coming because she's moved. She also is moving to a happier mode, but not like you, not in a celebratory road so much. Hers is just more of a thank goodness I'm over the rough spots. Okay, and look at this. Yeah, she's been going through something. She's been going through quite a bit. Okay. She has also 2 9s, so have her look up the 99. Brandy, look up your 99 because your 99 is super important as your angel number. Follow whatever the 99, what energy the 99 is saying. But Brandy, know that this is passing. You are shifting from an energy of a little, again, just things just not as good as they could be. Again, I just feel like there's some heaviness there that's been around you, but know that it's breaking. Okay, and your patience is paying off. And look at this. It's coming again. Everything is coming to an end. Again, this heaviness is coming to an end. That's a 10. This was a 9. So the 9 is like, again, you're almost there. The 10 is there. So know that you're coming through that. And you've been through it. Look at this. This has put you through some serious crap because that's an 8 of wands. So we have a lot of wands here. So you've been putting a lot of work in. You're not getting as much back as you expect. It's been a heavy time and a lot of stuff coming at you. But you persevered and you're moving into a much happier time. Okay. Not a gleeful time, unfortunately, but a more stable time. Okay. Because I feel like there was so much anxiety and so much flux, and that's kind of what I'm picking up. All right. So there you go. That's what I get. That's what I got. And that's for, again, Brandy. So let her know at the, was it 46.5 minute mark? I think is what it was. Okay. There you go. All right. Oh, and by the way, let's do one more thing for Miss Brandy. While we are here, this is for Miss Brandy. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. I love it. I love it. The reason why I sing that is because if I use recorded music like Stevie Wonder, who should be singing that, who has a far better voice than I, this thing messes up and they kick me out, whatever. It's so I have to record it. So you have to tolerate my voice, but at least it's the energy there. And before I forget, please don't forget to do. Alrighty then, there we go. Who was I doing? Oh, Andrea. There you go, Andrea. Yes, my dear, you are next, Andrea. What do we have for Andrea? Happy birthday. Some cards flew out for you, Andrea. Ooh, Andrea. Ooh, loady, Andrea. Tell me. Andrea, you've been going through something for a while, my dear. And you've been oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You've been hopping. People have got, so what is it? Somebody's got you like this. Why are you feeling like you have to hop too? Why are you feeling like, come do this. You got to stop doing that. You got to stop surrendering your energy because, I mean, it's been going for a while. It's time for you to stop that. You have got to start taking control of your own space. You got to say, you know what? If this doesn't serve me, I ain't doing it. It's like, because I just feel like you have been taking care of everybody else and you have been worried and focused on them and their needs and you are not taking care of yourself. So Andrea, I need you to step up and assume your responsibility for your healthcare, your responsibility for the things that make you happy, your responsibility for the things that drive you forward. Because you know what? When you cash out at the end of this lifetime, The one thing is not going to happen is that everybody else is going to be sick for you. Everybody else is going to feel your pain. Everybody else is going to absorb your illness. That's not going to happen. But yet you're doing that for them right now. You're doing that for them right now. And I'm not saying that they're not doing it for you in a negative way. It just ain't going to happen. That's all. It's plain and simple. So it's just a direct statement, not an accusatory statement. So Andrea, please start taking care of yourself. You got to put yourself first in priority. You got to give yourself some breaks. You've been doing this for too long. And if you do not take care of yourself, if you do not include self-care as part of your situation, I'm telling you, there is something that's going to blow, and it's not going to be good. So I don't want you getting into a health crisis. I don't want you walking directly into that kind of situation. And so the way to and again, that's where you're headed. So let's not go there. Let's stay out of a hospital situation. Let's stay out of a healthcare crisis situation, and let's do the work that takes care of us. And when you take care of you, everybody else will be happy as well. I assure you. And let them do their own. Let them take care of themselves. You have got to take care of you. Okay? Okay? There you go. I understand you have a place, but I'm telling you what, you're so busy doing all these other, again, you're so busy focused on everything else. You're not taking care of your own health. You're not taking care of your psychological health, your mental health, your physical health. You're not. You have put yourself way back in the line, and you cannot do that. You really, really cannot do that. Okay. Who else is here? Who else is next? Please let me know if you're here, and when I see your name pop up, I will give you a read. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. And while we are at it, by the way, man, this system is so slow. What's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty then. Let me get back to the chats. Who is there? Okay. Hey, S. Marie, I'm going to do you and then Summer. Summer, remind me when I'm done with S. Marie. S. Marie, you got 4 cards that popped out, and they're still flying. What the heck is this? All righty then. S. Marie, you're all over the place. You can't focus. S. Marie, you've got to focus. That's when that card comes in. Listen to what Spirit's telling you. Listen to your own energies, but you've got to focus. You've got to focus. You cannot continue at this pace. And listen, Spirit's talking to you. Oh my goodness. You are out of balance. Your system's out of balance. You are out of balance. The energy right now is all over the place with you. So please listen, focus on your energy, focus on your balance, bring balance back into your life. Spirit's telling you how to do that. And you're strong enough to do it because this is the strength card. So you're strong enough to do it. So it isn't the fact that it can't be done. The question is why aren't you doing it? Okay. First and foremost, focus. Get back to focus. Find something, one thing specific that highest priority, that is the highest priority, and then go after it. And then after it, then another, then another, then another. You're scattershot. You're just everywhere. And you cannot do that. Okay. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. All right. So focus on whatever is the most important and most pressing of the situations right now. Resolve it and then move on to the next. Okay. Do not continue to try to do everything all at once. You cannot do that. It will not work for you. And there may have been a time where that did work, but right now, this is not your energy. That's not where your energy is. And your energy is wasted because it's being distributed across so much. All right. Next is Summer Dawson, Miss Summer. Oh, Summer, you have been going through something too. And man, it's been driving you. Look at this. You've been going through a lot, Summer. I just feel like you've been going through a lot. And it's just you're not even sleeping. Your sleep cycle has been messed up. Your energy is low. You have so much to do. You feel overwhelmed. But the universe is bringing you a change, my dear. So know that, again, you've You've worked on filling your cup. You've been working on the things you needed to do. And the universe is this number. This is a 4. This is 4 cups. That 4 cups energy is the universe bringing you a gift. So the shift is coming. The gift is coming. The energy change is coming. Be prepared for it and embrace it, and then move forward with it, Summer. Because again, this is really good energy sweeping in. Because you here, no, this was not a good place. So it's good to see a transition. It's good to see a happier time, a happier home, those kind of things. Okay. So know that again, you're finally going to start getting some sleep. The issues are going to slow down. You're not going to constantly be barraged with more and more and more, because the spirits and the universe is saying, you know what, you've paid your price. Let's help her out. You're going to be helped. All right. I want you to pray to Archangel Michael. I want you to pray to him. And I would also ask you to pray to Gabriel. Pray to Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. Pray to both of them and have them surround you and just be there for you, okay? Knowing you have that strength and that wonderful energy, you're going to be very happy that you did, okay? So let's make sure that we're praying to Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Michael both, okay? And let's do that. Let's start including that in our prayers. Just say, hey, please come in and help me. Stay here behind me, line up behind me, fight with me, do what I have to do, okay? So again, call them in and then pray to them and ask them for assistance. Also talk to your spirit guides to make sure they're aligned with the same 2 angels, all right? With that said, next, hey, Joanna Marie, nice to see you in. Jojo, you got 3 cards, I'm sorry, 3. Where'd the 2 come from? I don't know. Jojo, it's good to see you in, my dear. I hope all is well with you. We haven't seen you in a while. And I think I just saw a post that you have a new grandchild. Is that right? Happy new grandchild. It probably isn't new at this point because it's been a few weeks, I think. Is that right? Anyway, here we go, Jojo. This is what I got for you. Hopefully your family's well too, Jojo. Ooh, Jojo. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Jojo, what's going on with you? What's been going on with you? Seems like your life has been a bit of a frustration, kind of a busy. Oh yeah, I can see the busy. Oh yeah. Little. Is that his name, Roman? Oh, how nice is that, right? Oh my goodness. But Jojo, the good part is that the family energy, the family, whatever has been like again problematic. The problematic parts are resolving themselves, and the family is going to get back to a more balanced life here. So again, finding your way back to balance. I love that energy, and that's what we're getting here. So and then here, I love this, the moon card. Okay, that moon card is just usually that card is kind of about questions and answers, but in this sense, no, it's about a month away. So don't be surprised if for the next moon cycle, because we just did a full moon, through this next moon cycle, things start lining up again. The issues start resolving themselves. You're getting back to normal. Again, nothing's going to be perfect, but again, you're getting back to normal because you've had a lot more on your plate than usual. That's coming back to normal. And by the next full moon, your life is going to be kind of getting back to where it was and not overloaded with where it should be. All right. So know that. All right, I appreciate that. Hey, Brittany Kittle, welcome in. Hey, Brittany Larson, nice to see you both. My goodness, 2 of my favorite ladies in the favorite ladies. One from Morgantown, West Virginia, and the other from California. Or actually used to be AZ, but now California, if I'm not mistaken. Nice to see you both in. I'm going to do Brittany Kittle. I'm going to read for Brittany Kittle first, and then I'm going to read for Brittany Larson. Okay, so let's do Brittany Kittle first. If you all want a reading, I'm guessing you do. Again, I'm just doing 3 cards, whatever the energy and spirits want you to know. All right, Brittany Kittle, my dear. All right, Brittany, be patient and be ready to and be excited for change, because things are shifting. Okay, so a change is coming in your life, and this is you embracing it. Make sure that you become part of the change. Make sure that you embrace the change. Make sure that you allow the change to wash over you, and this is going to change for the better for you. Okay, there may even be some closure here with this energy here. There could be some closure. About something that you've been in combat with. So don't be surprised if whatever struggle you've been going through, it comes to a closure here. I'm wondering, did you have a car accident, or you were in some kind of litigation here, or somebody sue you or something like that? This could be an actual literal suit as well. But what I'm getting here though is, again, things are shifting around you and life is getting better. So don't allow the dramas to invade your energy space. Okay, let's make sure we keep moving forward. Let's make sure we're happy and we're being positive. Okay, and if there is some legal issue, that'll resolve itself. Don't worry about it. That energy is very clearly on your side. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. So hey, big one there. And Brittany, believe it or not, I will send you the note cards in the book. I promise. I have no excuse. I'm not going to make an excuse. I have no excuse. I really don't. I screwed up and I haven't done it, but I will get it done to you, my dear. I promise you. And it will go out this week, by the way. It will go out. I'm going to determine it. It's going to be on my list, high priority. Okay. And next time you see me, Brittany, remind me, please. I don't mind. I'm not insulted by that at all, because sometimes I need a kick in the butt. You know what I mean? Next is Brittany Larson. Brittany Larson. Brandy. Hey, nice to see you. And Brandy, we played a birthday wish for you too. Yeah, go back and rewatch a timestamp 46 minutes 30 seconds, and the reading should be there for you, Brandy, because that's where the reading started. And then after that, I played the birthday thing for you too. Okay. I don't forget, Brittany. Brittany Kiddo, I didn't forget, that's for sure. It's been crazy. And thank you. Yes, legal issue. Don't panic over it. It's going to work out fine. Okay, the legal issue will work out fine. All right. Brittany Larson, here we go. This one's for you, my dear. And folks, if you have never seen Brittany Larson on TikTok or on the other social media platforms, you have lost out, because I'm telling you, Brittany Larson is one of the most. Her energies are wonderful. Her commentaries on life, both mental health wise, psychological health wise, physical health wise, as well as just what people experience in a lifetime. She has so many things that she discusses that covers all those areas, and brings in the metaphysical too, and also reminds you that you are the key to yourself, to your life, and to your healing. So pay attention. If you have a chance, check out Brittany Larson and her work. I've adored her from day one, and I've followed her for a lot. And so I love the fact that she's here, Brittany, my dear. So again, Brittany Larson, folks, Larson, check her out. And that's Brittany. Brittany Larson, check her out. You will be glad you did. Okay. And then come back and let me know and give me credit, because I get the credit. Here we go, Brittany. This is for you. This is for you, my dear. All right, Miss Brittany. Okay. Oh wow, look at this, 2 aces, Brittany. What's going on? I love the fact that Brittany, do you have a change of job coming? Because I see a change of location or change of job. Are you traveling for business? Are you traveling for pleasure? I know I'm looking at business. Are you having a trip coming up? Because this is showing me that a trip soon. And the trip, you're gonna be happy with the trip, but the trip is going to be in reference to maybe business or something. Are you gonna relocate? Are you looking at relocating to a new place for business, or is this just a temporary trip? In other words, that you're going to go someplace maybe to clean a house, to clean the energies out of a house. Brittany will clean a negative energy of the house. She's amazing, by the way, doing that as well. But anyway, because I'm picking up a trip, and I'm picking up in reference to like work, or you're going to be doing work while you're there. But again, this is a happy trip too, and you're using your third eye. You're picking up the energies that make everybody happy, including yourself. So don't be surprised if you haven't already planned for one. I'm seeing a trip. And the trip is going to be very useful, very helpful for you. But you'll be doing work while you're there. So again, this is going to be like a business trip, or a trip in which business is done. And the business is, of course, the metaphysical stuff that you do, and the energy work, and the healing, and the coaching. So I see that happening here. Embrace that. And I love this, because this is going to be a good opportunity for you. Don't be surprised if on this trip, by the way, to Brittany, that somebody else that you do not know yet, you meet or you connect with, and then they take you to a different level. I mean, they're like, they're gonna, it's like taking you and amping you up at just boom, boom, boom. So whatever this trip is, make sure you take full advantage of it. Make sure that you are shining every minute of all of it. And of course, you would never put your light under a bushel. I know that, but this is one time. Definitely don't do that. Okay, even if you even think about it, make sure that, because you may wind up in a group of folks who are also metaphysical folks, or again, who do this similar stuff. But with that, make sure that you don't feel like any of them are better than you, or any of them are more qualified than you, or any of them have anything better and more to offer. And none of that. Brittany, you've got this, baby. You've got this. You can walk in that room with your head held high, and you can carry any conversation and on any point in any topic, and you can go toe to toe, head to head with any of them. Okay, my dear, you are strong, you are wonderful, you are knowledgeable, and you have a vast experience. So when you walk in there owning the place. You own the place. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. And I'm just, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. I love this energy. Let me know how that resonates with you. Let me look at the, I'm going to take a trip to Sedona next week. Oh, there we go. Business seems to be changing. Yes, I love it. There you go. Absolutely. I love it. There you go, Brittany. Yes, take advantage, full advantage of that trip. Okay. And again, make sure you own the energy. Okay. Because you got this. You've got this. Next in line. Thank you again for coming in. I appreciate it. Hey, Ray, good to see you in. Wow, I love that. This trip is so needed to rest myself for my work. My intentions are to rest so I can come back and rejuvenate. And you're gonna intention maybe to rest, but I'm telling you, you're gonna be connecting with people, and they're gonna fire. They're gonna. It's a rest, but it's a rest from not having to do the work, as in work, but it's not a rest as in because again, you're going to rest, but the rest is the fact that you're not on display. You're not on the clock. But you're going to still be doing the work that you do, because when you connect with people and talk with people, you're going to talk about what you do, and you're going to glow, and people are going to love that. Okay. So I love that. Yeah. Step in your power, own your power, my dear. Absolutely. Continue to do that. This was for Ray. Ray, the one card I got for you is the Two of Cups. Ray, things are lining up for you. This is an alignment card, okay? And it's interesting because that's the one card that popped out, not two or not three, just one. I'm going to pull two other ones, but I'm going to pull them from a different deck because I'm told that. But Ray, this is a time of alignment for you. This is a time where, you've been going through, I just feel like, and I'm not even going to do two cards because you know what? I'm picking up energy. Ray, you've not been a happy camper for a while. You have been an unhappy camper, and you've been reminiscing about the past. You've been reminiscing about what has transpired, what has left you, what has brought you to where you are, but what has left you behind, what has left you unfulfilled, what has left you learning, earning for more. You're yearning for more. There you go. That's the word. What has left you yearning for more? I feel such an energy of time gone by, of good feelings and lost opportunities, and that's coming to a change. You're shifting. That's going to shift. Okay. So don't, you've done that. That was part of what you had to do. Okay. I get that, but it's time for you to now move beyond that. Okay. So what's coming is something that's in more of alignment with where you need to go forward with. And so know that alignment is coming. Know that as this shift comes forward with you, you're not even going to know why, but you're going to feel more positive. You're going to feel like a wind blowing in, a fresh energy blowing in. You're going to feel like things are shifting because they are. But you're not, it's interesting. You're not driving the shift. You're not driving the shift. The shift is coming in because it is that time, and it's time for the shift. So again, you've been going through a cycle, and your year cycle is like closing out. It's interesting too, because I'm picking up two very strong energies on the other side, two very, very strong energies on the other side who are coming through to you. One is like a father figure. And again, call on him, allow him to, I don't know if your father's still on this side, but I'm thinking he's not. I'm getting that he's on the other side. And call on him. He's helping to have this shift, because again, he's been seeing you struggle. He's been seeing you, deal with things. And then there's a younger man who died as a young person. A younger person died. Anyway, that person's coming into you. It's like two of them. Did you lose a child, Ray? Or did you lose a niece or nephew? Because I'm getting a younger man as well. So I'm getting an older man and a younger man. And they're much around you right now. They're like really protecting you and cocooning you. You have been going through a lot. And again, they've been trying to help kind of keep you safe. Can you say yes or no on dad? Say dad, yes or no, if he's there. And also, did you lose a brother or a son or a young cousin, a nephew? And if you could, you say yes or no to that one too. Yes, my daughter died 30 years ago. Your daughter. Okay, so it's a daughter, not a son. Okay, interesting. And she was young. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that might be the energy then, because I'm definitely picking up him, your dad. So your dad is your dad on this side or the other? Because I'm picking him up too. So is he on the other side, Ray? So the girl, yeah, the girl's a young energy, but she was a strong energy. So again, then that's that strong kind of, she had a strong will about her. So that's why the male feeling, I guess. 2 years old. Okay. And then again, the dad is your dad on their side. Can you confirm that or not? Don't mean to be rude, but I got a drink. You know. Anyway, the point is Ray, they've been around you, they cocooned you, they protected you, because again, you've been going through really just a heavy kind of energy, and you couldn't shake it. You try, and I do get the energy. I get the feeling like you wanted to shake it. You tried to shake it. You even did things to shake it off, and it just wasn't shaking. You know, my birthday, but your parents. Okay, your birthday passed. Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, he and your daughter have been cocooning you and protecting you, and again, you're finally coming through this, and the alignment is here. So Ray, know that the shift is coming. The shift has nothing to do with you. Believe it or not, you have very little to do with the shift. Very rough month. Oh no, I feel it, Ray. I felt it. I mean, it's like right here. Excuse me. I mean, I'm really even still feeling like just this kind of heaviness. Ray, make sure that you're taking care of your heart. Make sure you're taking care of your heart. Make sure that you're again you're releasing, let go, release and let go. Make sure you're doing some yoga or something to doing the ohms, or do something to continue to exhale the frustration and energy, because it's got to go. You got to and maybe do some selenite, get some selenite, and make sure that you're cleansing your energy, making sure your energy's getting out there. Whatever it is, but yeah, Ray, we self-care, Ray, self-care, but know that again, it's shifting. All right. Yeah. No, this isn't your step. This was the dad. This was father. Not the same. The stepfather wasn't, but again, this is the father on the other side, because I felt the energy over there. All right, super. But Ray, know it's shifting, and so know that you've come through the worst of it. All right, you have come through the worst of it, so it's getting better. All right. Let me take my card, Ray. I'm gonna pull another card for you, because these two. What is this? Oh, I love it. Look at that. The wheel card and then the palace. Oh, look at this, Ray. Again, so the good part again is just keep spinning that wheel. Spin that wheel, Ray, and keep saying, you know what? I'm gonna, an opportunity, the movement forward, the energy forward, it's all gonna, I've got to keep moving. I got to keep moving. And as you keep moving, look, the Palace of Cups comes in. So the Palace of Cups is a happy house. So again, you're moving to a happier energy, right? You're moving to a much happier energy. Just keep moving forward, keep pushing forward, okay? And know that, again, it really isn't you making any changes. It's just that the shift in energy, the shift in cycle has finally has swung the pendulum completely to the point where now you're entering a much better phase. All right, Ray? There you go. Sorry to hear that you've been going through it, Ray. Your energy is usually, you're just such a strong energy, and you're I think so many people depend on you. So many people, and I'm not talking financially, I'm talking people look to you for many things. They look to you for like stability. They look for you for confidence. They look for you for being there for them. And so I just feel sometimes you give much more than is returned to you. And then you just kind of forget. You're forgotten in your own mind, because you're so busy with everybody else and wondering about what they need and how they're being treated. So please take care. Oh, you're moving next week? Wow. Okay. That makes sense. That move is going to be important. That move is probably going to be what's doing that shift, because remember that alignment. So, oh, wow. That may be even better than you imagined when it's all said and done, Ray. I'm liking that. Who is next then? Again, thanks, Ray, for coming in. I appreciate it. And again, Ray, have faith. It's changing. It's changing. Who is still left here? I appreciate it. Yeah, Bonnie, thank you. It is great energy. The good thing is everybody puts the energy out. When you let the wall come down and that energy flows through, it makes it so much easier for readers. And of course, also not having a question, it allows spirit to really talk clearly. And it's because some people ask questions, but the spirit's like, okay, I'll give you your answer, but that's really not the thing you need to know. And that's why, as you know, folks, from time to time I get irritated when somebody asks me a question, and I have to ask that question. I say, I say clearly, really? You have a chance to talk to spirits on the other side. You have a chance to talk to spirits on the other side about so many things, and you ask, "Will Dante be my soulmate forever?" I mean, it really, or am I going to catch the bus tomorrow at the right time? I mean, there's so many wonderful things you could ask the spirits, and sometimes, so I find myself sometimes, I'm like, really, that's the question you want to ask? That's really the biggest question that's burning in your psyche is, is that, you know what I mean? So anyway, Jennifer, my dear, you are next. Jennifer Hawkins. I love that name, by the way. Hawkins. Jennifer, my dear. Okay, Jennifer. Perseverance, my dear. Keep pushing forward. It's not been the best of years so far. It's not been the best of years at all for you. This has been one of your not so best years. But know, my dear, that it's passing. Within 2 months, you're going to see a change and you're moving into a much better zone. So, Jennifer, know that, again, what you've been dealing with for a while is going to shift and change. And about 2 months from now, so we're now in March, so let's say mid-May to late May, you're going to see a shift. It's going to start shift, but that's not the case. Actually, it's going to shift before then. It's shifting before then, but you're going to see the impact of the more positive shift by mid to end of May, and you're going to be in a much better place than you've been in a while. And this is a victory card. So this is kind of like overcoming the hurdles, overcoming the frustrations. Okay, that's what I got for you. So know that, again, within 2 months, by the time you get to mid-May, late May, you're going to be in a much better frame of mind, a much better situation, a more abundant kind of energy around you. Okay. So love that for you. Next is Selena Garcia. What do I have for Garcia? What do I have for Selena? Oops, there we go. Okay, Selena. Oh, Selena, drop the sword. Stop Selena, stop tilting at windmills. Stop fighting things you can't fight, that you can't win. Stop things that aren't in your control. Let them go. Let them go. If they're not things that you control, then do not control them. Just let them go. And you will be serving yourself so much better for having done so. The Page of Swords comes out because this is something you got to learn. You're just not someone to do that. You're not someone to let go. You're somebody who will just hold on to something and work it till it drives you into the ground. But it's saying you've got to change. You've got to let go. And you've got to let go like God. If it's meant for you to carry, it will. But if not, no. So please. And you're not getting 3 cards because you were meant to have those 2. That is your message, those 2 cards. Okay. So again, please let go and have it change and go through a process to learn how to just let go of things, because again, it's not something you do and you need to. Okay. You can't fix everybody's everything. You can't be everything for everybody. And you can't always serve too many masters, because when you do that, you again wind up hurting yourself. Okay. I'm not talking like you do something to yourself physically, but you impact yourself physically, you impact yourself mentally, you impact yourself psychologically. Okay. So do some self-care for me. Okay, my dear, please do some self-care. Take care of yourself, and your family is going to want you to too, because they're not going to want to take care of you for health crisis or something that happens for not having. Okay, listen. Christina Maldonado, my dear, you are next. My dear. Ooh, Christina, what's happening? Oh my gosh, your energy, my dear. You are not in a good place. I don't even need the cards. You're just, what the hell, Christina? I just feel so heavy for you right now. Who's got you down, baby? Who's got you down? Who's wearing on you? Because I'm just feeling, man, your shoulders are just like, oh my, like this. I mean, I just feel like Man, the weight of the world, my dear. You got to bring this to an end. You got to figure out what you can't do this, Christina. Oh my gosh. We got to find Christina a route out of this. Come on. What can Christina do to shake off this? Because this is just not healthy. Oh my gosh. What are we doing here? Let it go. Oh no. What is this? Okay. Christina, you got to get out of the house. You got to get out of the house. You got to get around people. You have got to start socializing more. There is somebody in your close proximity who is not serving you well. They kind of bring drama to you. They kind of plant seeds of negativity and all that kind of stuff, and then they don't have the best intentions, my dear. So please make sure that you're getting out of the house more than you have been. Make sure that you're looking at new opportunities to get out of the house, new things to do, new groups to be in, new things to, if there's a center that does adult education, maybe a community college, maybe a senior center, something like that. Even if you're not senior, if you are senior, it does not matter. With senior centers, you can take the education programs and it's not about necessarily being a senior. Anyone can take your programs. So go out and get into these community things. Do something. Get into a book club. Get into a movie club. Get into something to get you out of the house, to get you around people, get you around socialization. Because right now, there's just some negative energy around you, and you've got to overcome it. But you've got to be the one to overcome it. The universe is not going to do it for you. The spirit's not going to do it for you. You've got to do it yourself. Okay. And the way you do that is by doing something new, getting yourself around new people. Okay. So, and the dog, oh my gosh, unfortunately, that's unfortunate, the dog, but be careful. Don't get another one. Not right now. This is, even though this is a new one, do not get a new dog right now. Okay. That's not the case. Yeah, this is not this. Don't get don't get a replacement. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Sorry to hear that. My condolences to the little one. The fur babies are important to everybody. Lord knows. I think you all have heard about my dog, and I think you all probably even seen a post. Let me see if I have a picture here. I'll show you. This weekend, my grandson came over, and my son came over and brought my grandson, because the grandson is a youngin, to say the least. And this is our dog, and that's Ghost and our grandson Liam. So that's Ghost and Liam playing in the backyard, and they wear each other out. And this is Liam not letting Ghost have any break. And this is Ghost. Ghost runs up on him and uses her strength sometimes, her size, and she'll like knock him down. And then he gets right back up and he's ready to do it again, because he's resilient as kids can be, as you know. So I can tell you, I know the fur babies are super important. Yep. Yes, you need to wait, Christina. This is not the time to replace your baby. Not the fur baby yet. Barbara, my dear, you are next. Let's see what we have for Barbara. Barbara Merritt. Again, if you're still here and you'd like a reading, please let me know, and I will do so. Barbara. What do we have for Barbara? What is Spirit? Let's see what Barbara has. What do we got for Barbara? Lots of things going on with you, Barbara, but keep pushing forward, Barbara. Lots of work right now, but you're going to get it. You're going to take care of. Again, keep pushing through the issues. The issues will resolve themselves. You're headed to a much happier time. I love that energy. But you're the one who has to usher it in. So again, keep up with all the work, keep up with all the things that are coming at you. And soon enough, you'll realize you've taken them all on at one at a time, and you've taken care of them, and you're in a happier space. Okay. So this is not all this work and all this stuff you got going on. This is a short-lived situation. It's not a usual situation. So again, just do the work you need to do, push through the things you need to get resolved, take care of all the issues. And again, the alignment will happen, and you're going to be in a much better place. Okay. So there you go. All righty then. Is there anybody else who has not yet had a reading? Please let me know. Mon B, this is for you. Mon B. What does Spirit have for you, Mon B? Okay, Mon B. All righty then. What's up with this? What's up with this, Mon B? Mon B, no major decisions. Not right now. Look at my face. Don't do it. Don't do it. Or as Angie would say, let me pop up Angie because she does it so much better. I wish I could do that, but I don't. Here we go. Again, look at my face. Don't do it.
Look at my face. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No. Look at my face. Look at my face. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No.
I had to do it twice. I love that. I love Angie, and I love that way she does that one. I love this one too. This has nothing to do with the reading, so don't take that personally. But I love this one too.
Am I the drama?
So that's what we have. No, what I got for you, what I have for you specifically is this energy of let's not make any major decisions. This is not a time for it. This is a time definitely not to do that. Time will show itself. You'll know when it is, and you'll take it. You'll analyze when to do this properly, and when you make the right decision at the right time, the happy family. Okay. Again, do not make any major decisions right now. Otherwise, you will be offsetting this, and you will not be in a happy place. So put off what you can, and eventually the time will be right. Okay, that's what I got for you there, Mon B. Katie Bradley Mellon. Yes, you are next, my dear. You are next. I am being directed to change the deck for you. Spirit wants this other deck for you. So let's see what that is, Katie Bradley. What do we got for Katie? Ooh, love that energy. 3 cups. Knight of Swords. And the upside down, 9 of Wands. Interesting. Katie, be open to change. Be open to thinking things, open to do something new. And just be free, let things go. Make sure that you, again, just stop being so structured. Okay, this is the opposite. Okay, so stop being so structured. Stop. Everything has got to be whatever. Things don't always work out. Life doesn't work out quite as you wish, and there will be times where you have to deviate or take a change. And this is what this is about. So don't worry about the structures. Do something silly. Do something that is not within your character. Do something to just let go and do something different. Experience something different. Go on a day trip that you didn't plan. Take a day off from work. Play hooky. Do something, and get back to enjoying. Giving yourself that freedom of life. You at one time you were spontaneous. At one time in your life, you would just go off and do things, and you would you did some silly things that paid well, and you did some silly things you had to pay a price for, but in this situation, it is time for you to just do something crazy, silly, and just enjoy. No structure. No, okay, I gotta do this. Gotta do this. No, if you're gonna go do something and don't pre-plan it. Don't make sure you understand where you're going. None of that. Just go Just go somewhere. Wind up someplace without any planning. And enjoy that experience, because life is saying you're too structured, and you have to kind of from time to time break the script, get off the script, and do something that is just you and energy. Okay, just you and energy. That's what I'm picking up. Oh my goodness. Well, it's been a great evening of reads. I don't see anybody else here, so I think we're about done. Thank you all for popping in. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my book if you have not done so. The book is The Ultimate Power Within, Unleashing the Magic of Affirmations. It's available both on Amazon and also on my website. My website is sonoranmystictarot.com. And so if you'd like to get a private reading with me, go to sonoranmystictarot.com and you can get it there. You can buy it there. That is a paid expense on that one. It's not a freebie. You also, I sell shirts and mugs and stuff with my logo, which is Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And also the note cards that I showed earlier, I am selling those on that website as well. So not just that, but these little note cards. These note cards are from the artwork of the book. The artwork of the book is all my own artwork. And so so many people said, hey, can we see those note cards? And they wanted them. So I gave them note cards.
3, 2, 1.
Hajduk, Sitero, Yumbirama, Bameste, Ferchira, 伤口那么多， 已经不怕再痛，没什么。转身以后，我会练成无敌神。
So there you go. Please, if you'd like to check them out, again, they're on sale on my website at sonoranmystictarot.com. So again, with that said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for spending a little time with me. Enjoy your evening. Tomorrow morning, I'll be back with Miss Shauna. We come back on somewhere around 8-ish a.m. Pacific time. And again, I go with the ish because I'm never on time. Unfortunately, no matter how much I plan, it just doesn't work that way. So love, light, and blessings from me. It's Sonoran Mystic Tarot to you and your family. And again, just enjoy life a little bit. Make sure that you don't take everything so seriously that you cause pain or injury to yourself. Okay. Make sure that you put yourself first from time to time. Okay. With that said, I'll see you then. Have a great one, y'all. Bye.